Okay, hello and welcome to my virtual booth. You guys are now inside the pink room, which is my family refers to it as like the pink yarn room, but is my farm shop. So if you were actually here, since I can't have a booth and bring a booth to you at the Shenandoah Fiber Festival, I will at least try to bring you here. We're on my farm, and on my farm I have a little shop. During the COVID thing, during different parts of the governor's recommendations, I had by appointment shopping here one at a time. And then I've also done backyard booths where I take this content and go outside with it. So, and now this is virtual. So, you know what? I think the thing to survive is to be flexible and just try to come to you wherever I can come to you. And that's what this is about. Videoing me, my videographer today is my daughter, Robin. Please say hello, Robin.
Hi.
So you will occasionally hear her voice, because if you would like to write in and text in a conversation with me and talk to me in real time, Robin will read aloud whatever you guys say, and I will try my best to answer questions. And then also it will give me material for my next video, because for the Shenandoah Valley Fiber Festival, I will do this each day at noon. So let's begin. So I'm in my pink room, and next to me is this giant stack of patterns, some recent ones. This is a sweater done by Media Peru Anna. This is a shawl by Linda Minnick of Mid Valley. This is Kira Wharton. Let's see, I should have a couple, but here's Kareen, Walcher Designs. So a lot of stuff like that made out of our yarn. It's behind me. And those are out on display when I go to the regular festivals, and sometimes some of them in my backyard booth. This is my rolling cart of yarn. That is not, I'm bothering to show it to you because this inventory has not yet moved onto my website. So that makes this video session actually quite important. So on this side, this is Love Potion. I need to restock it. It was just out last weekend for the for an event called the Yarn Harvest by the Farm Chicks. So I need to restock after that. And next to it is Chivalry. Love Potion yarn is a fingering weight. It's got bamboo in it. And Chivalry is another fingering weight that, oh, hello, you like me, that's rustic silk. Moving right along, this column here, which I guess I should stand this way, and maybe move this out of the way a little bit. This column, this is actually on my website right now. This is my Royale. And oh my gosh, this is my new fave. I love this yarn. Let Robin zoom in on it. Woo, it's cool. Do you see the little crinkly bumps? You know why that is? It's because there's a genuine tiny, teeny copper thread at the core and a superwash merino wrapped around. And it is really soft and squishy. Oh, piece of lint. Really soft and squishy, bouncy. I thought everybody would make it for socks, but actually Media Peru Anna made it into a sweater, and that's on her site, but I also have the sample and the yarn. Next on my website, this yarn is Glass Isle. This yarn is special because, I don't know, I shouldn't pick too dark. Let me pick a dark and a light, Robin, so people can see. Okay, zoom in. Glass Isle. This is not fingering. This is much thicker. Actually, let me show you the label. So it is 200 yards on 3.5 ounces, a generous 3.5 ounces. And it's a single ply, and it's all silk. So it's this really big, wide surface to dye on. And I just love the way it feels. It's a silk, it's actually cultivated silk and merino. So it's got like some of the luster of the silk with some of the bounce and squish of the merino. Oh my God, great stuff. So this whole column is online. Little bit more love potion, little bit more chivalry. That is connected to my outdoor display. But this content is online. And then this wall that I'm filling and that you guys are emptying all the time is my Pendragon fingering. There's a couple bins of this that's not in this camera shot that's actually on the Shenandoah Valley. Some of it is on the Shenandoah Valley website for their, because they had us have a different store. So for the weekend, I have my store, which is always up, and then I have this little miniature store on their virtual website. And I guess some benefits to using their mini store is you have one shopping cart that you can go around from vendor to vendor. So you can put things in your cart, like one of the, like a red one from Avalon Springs and a blue one from Flying Goat and a green one from Dancing Leaf. And then you build your shawl that way, and you've virtually shopped around and you only have one cart. The bad thing is, I think that probably you would pay like shipping or sales tax from wherever those different vendors are. So that would be, you might not be conscious of that if you were just shopping with one person at a time, but you will see it together in the checkout as you shop virtually. But by the same token, you can go in your cart and say, hey, do I have everything to do that pattern for blank, blank, blank? And then the pictures of what you are getting are all right next to each other. So you can kind of like check off, oh, yes, I do. So anyway, so some inventory so my inventory is split up in different places, which is why this video was so important. So this actually is online and in my web store. And I guess tomorrow I'm going to pull out things. I could pull out a little, I think it's really valuable to do some of this and say, hey, this guy, to me, does it go with that one? Or maybe, I think I have it pictured on the internet with this one because I thought that was in there better. Oh, I better put that back. And I actually also thought some of this green was in there. And I think I thought some of this light purple was in there. So I am saying to you, part of the purpose of these little video tours is so that if you would like to direct me to do some of that in real time, I'm happy to. New in the last maybe 2 years is my expansion of Pendragon in so many. Now I carry it in fingering, in sport, in decay, in worsted, and in bulky. And actually, I have it in the fingering mini skeins, and I have it in the fingering mini skeins in little economical packs for patterns. So I used to just, for years and years and years, I just had this, and now I have this like fuller library of Pendragon. Because you're seeing, I don't know, Robin, how much they can see the mess at my feet. Can you guys see the mess at my feet? But, some old favorites that are at shows, little fiber wisps, some alpaca yarn. Oh, my squishy farm yarn. I love this yarn. This is made from my actual animals. This one is called Avalon Isle. And oh my gosh, I'm very proud of this. It's very soft, very squishy yarn. Avalon Isle is a worsted, for those of you who are getting ready for cold weather. Some dryer balls. In this corner, on our little tour in this corner. I know, it's like there's a lot of furniture in here and not a lot of space. But behind me is it's like my trophy wall of farm yarn. So this entire wall was made from my animals outside. Yay! So proud of it. So I've got some bulky up top, and I dipped into a little bit of, you know, like, you can clearly see I was thinking about fall and even, you know, Maybon Halloween-y colors up there. I don't know. It was fun to me. I know we're not supposed to make yarn colors based on a holiday, but I had to do it a little bit. And then this is my alchemy. I've had this for a really long time. This is a blend. I call it alchemy because I felt like an alchemist when designing the content for this yarn. It's got merino, alpaca, mohair, and silk. And so it's really lovely. It's my little recipe and my animals, and locally spun. Another yarn, you guys. This is called Pixie Dust. I'm making more of this because it was really popular, and I'm going to expand the color base. But right now I just have this one, but it's lovely. It's got little, and it's Pixie Dust because it has the little tiny flecks of color on a base. What I'm wearing is probably one of the oldest novelty yarn that I did when I got into business was, this is Excalibur. And, you know, I'm Avalon Springs Farm, so I needed an Excalibur yarn. And so this is kind of it's a Romney wool, and if I were going to make it today, I would probably choose a finer fiber. But at the time, the technology on the sparkle wasn't as good as it is today. So it's a sparkle-based yarn, and it is absolutely, the Romney is from Frederick, and the mohair is from my farm. So it's really cool. But it is an outerwear yarn. A little bit of sock yarn, and in the bottom corner some hand spun, and also some a giant thing of core spun. Yeah, got a lot of this too. Then elsewhere in the, these are my new, these are on the web, these little Notion bags. Aren't they cute? Man, they're so cute. They've got like a little clasp and you open them. I made the felt and did the dye work. I had help with the sewing because I am not a seamstress, but I'm not ashamed to say that. I grew the fiber, did the dye work. Some hats. I've got a ton of hats. And these are not on the web. I guess I have to find a way to do this virtually because, well, most people need to try on a hat to see the subtle differences in the way that they fit. But hats. Soap is on the web. They are mostly, if you need something, I may have it, especially because I have a little collection of felting things, but they are not yet on the web, but you would get them if you saw me in person. My collection of kits, more hats, my all of this point shoes yarn is on the web. This is the point shoes. You can zoom into that, Robin. Ooh, is that not cool? And actually some of this, because I make them at like 12 pounds at a time, is at like a minimum, which makes a lot of 4-ounce skeins. I put these on my Shenandoah Valley Fiber Festival site because I wouldn't run out of them, you know, so I have a lot. So they're on that site. And then winding back up with a little more of the yarn that was in the backyard booth. So, Robin, That was like a lot of talking for me. Oh, you know what? Show them, make them look up and look at my giant wall of roving up there. Woot, woot, look at all that roving. And then there's more. Show them this roving too. I know you're moving fast. But then there's more that's down here all the way across the bottom there too. And many of these rovings are in the, oh wow, look, I can sit down. Oh, this is like fireside chat, only with yarn. Oh, and you know what? Marie, if you're out there, here's your order. It's going to be, I owe Marie this yarn order. And she's family, and she's been waiting patiently for me while I got set up to do this show. Did you see, Robin, any questions?
Not so far, no.
Okay, mostly people just little waves and little hellos. Okay, so I will post this on YouTube, and I will post this in my Facebook group, and I will also keep it on my page for reference during the show. And again, if you watch this video and you have any questions, all over my website is a contact me button, or you could use Facebook to contact me. If you are a person who uses Facebook Messenger, we can even do a FaceTime Messenger thing, so I can help you with yarn color choices. Also, if you prefer email and you need some extra pictures, definitely feel free to have me send you extra pictures. I know that there was inventory that you will see in so many different places, which is why I'm completely understanding of our situation. Like, there's some inventory for the show, there's other inventory that's on my web, and there's still some local people who have seen some things in person. That's why I'm absolutely, to accommodate all those sources, I'm absolutely happy to reach back to you over the different media of your comfort zone. So enjoy the Shenandoah Valley Virtual Festival, and I will see you tomorrow at noon. Thank you, everyone. Bye-bye.